Hey, everybody. This is John. Steve, you take it. This is your show.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. This is evhgear, Johnny Beane live. Friday, January 20th, 2018. And so everybody
January
knows
20th? Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
Where are you, on the moon?
You feel like you're back from the future, man.
Yeah.
You were a day ahead of everybody else, huh?
All right. It is the 19th. Sorry.
Take two.
I apologize.
People are going to be already looking at your history for yesterday's show because they think it's the 20th.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm never going to forget the 19th again.
Wait, this is tomorrow's show? Hold on, I gotta go back one.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Steve, thanks for the introduction, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah. So we're live. It's 5:12 p.m. on the 19th. Everybody, don't panic. We got 19 people looking at us. R2, R3, Lock and Nut, Ben Coombs.
That's right.
Right? Coombs. Ben, I was watching some of your show the other day. Great stuff, man.
I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check it out.
Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce?
That's Bruce, man.
Yeah. Yes. Douglas Bador. Hey, man.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. Ben Coombs. He's got a show. I was watching. He was talking to Joe Wentz, right? Was that you?
Yeah, he was talking to Joe.
You were showing off your guitars and stuff. You have like a Les Paul, Jay Turner? One of those? Yeah, Ben, I was watching it yesterday morning. So anyway, thanks for jumping in, everybody. We got Jay Hannon.
Hey!
Get crazy. Jay Hannon's here. Get crazy.
Crazy.
The alien's not lit up behind him yet, but it will be in about 45 minutes.
No, it is, man. It's
usually
blinking.
way greener. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it.
Just the lights are off back there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he'll be out of there soon.
Yeah. Yes. Steve Anderson, man.
Present.
Thank you, man. Thanks for wow. Direct from
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Yep. If anybody out there, I encourage you, watch Duran Duran's video from 1982. Save a Prayer is the name of the song. And every site that Duran Duran was at, I went to. I went up a rock fortress in Shipley. It's in the middle of the island. And right beside that is a town called Polonnaruwa. And that's one of the last scenes you see in the video where all 5 band members look up at this Buddha. And it's headless. And I'm not joking. I was taking a photo in front of it. And my buddy, who I flew to meet down there, because he's been on tour in Asia for 3 months, he took a photo of me in front of it. I'm not Muslim. I'm not Buddhist. I'm not Hindu, right? I have no idea about technical religion things at all. Some English lady comes yelling at me that I'm not supposed to turn your back on a Buddha if someone's taking a picture of you. You're supposed to be looking at it. Anyway, everyone's yelling at me. So anyway, we got the photo and I was out of there as fast as I could. So just everybody. And then, you know what? The next day, I'm not even joking. I'm in this town called Galle. It's Galle. And we're at this fort and amazing views and everything. And then there's a Buddha there, like a white Buddha. And there was a sign, like right at the bottom of it that said, "Don't turn your back on the Buddha if you're going to take a photo." And I was like, why didn't I have this yesterday?
Did you ask what the reason is?
It's so just like a religious thing. It's a respect thing. You're not supposed to turn your back on the Buddha and have your photo taken. But obviously, if you go walk up to a Buddha and look at it, like a sculpture or a photo or a painting, like obviously you're like at some point you're turning around and walking away from it. So in my mind, I'm just a guy from, Vancouver Island. What's the difference to me? But apparently it's I felt like I was cursed. So I'm lucky I'm home.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, did you see a lot of people walking backwards?
No, I didn't. But we did after. Like everything I went to after, we were walking backwards, looking at Buddhas backwards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, I learned something, so that was good.
Yeah. You learn something new every day on here.
Yeah.
Except you hope not to learn something while getting yelled at.
Yeah, that was, and she was English. She was just a Caucasian English lady, very strong accent, just yelling at me. And I'm like, whoa, out of nowhere. I had no idea. And I never disrespect any religion or anyone, right?
Tell her your name was Johnny Beane.
Yeah, right. I'm from Santa Cruz.
I would have said Johnny Buddha.
Yeah.
Buddha Beane.
Yeah. And all I got to say, guys, too, is really the weirdest thing. There's a couple things, but the weirdest one for me, there was that. And then just walking around Sri Lanka on the streets and you see yellow yield signs, like yellow with black trim. And they say, be aware of roaming elephants at dusk. So I'm not even joking. It doesn't matter where you go. Like elephants roam free. Like I'm walking down the street, there's an elephant. Like when do you see that?
Wow.
What color?
They were gray. And so I asked somebody, I said, I sort of understand. Everybody thinks, oh, they're majestic and amazing. I mean, to me, it's an elephant. It's no big deal. But for some people, like, it's a really big deal. They have like tapestries, T-shirts, statues. Like, it's a pretty serious thing, this elephant thing. I mean, to me, it's just an elephant, right? Just like the Buddha, whatever, right? Yeah. And also just walking the streets too, just like roaming monkeys, just jumping around tree to tree. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah. Big, long arms, long tails. And then the other thing was wild dogs, and they're all skinny. Like, they're not like at home eating, whatever dog food, right? They're wild. Yeah. They're wild dogs.
They'll eat you.
Yeah. They're all skinny. Like, they all look the same, different colors, but it was weird. They look the same. And you don't see, overweight dogs or a little pug, or they're all kind of a similar, like what would you call it?
Breed.
Sort of like so thin, like a whippet almost. Yeah.
Hungry like a wolf.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And so
malnourished.
Yeah. So just the currency, guys, it's a suspended currency in Sri Lanka. So it's called the Sri Lankan rupee. And I actually, whenever I travel to a country, I like dealing with their dollars. I don't throw my Visa number around for anything, right? It's all, if I'm in Mexico, I get the peso.
That's smart. That's
yeah. I don't want my credit card or name out there. So, because when you're dealing with cash, it also gets you out of trouble, right? If some guy, is trying to rob, well, here's $100, stay away from me, right?
Well, even the cops.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
So how it worked, guys, was $1 was 154 rupees. So I actually had a business card, like worked it out. Like, okay, what's like 5 rupees is $5 is 770 rupees. And
that's what I try to figure out when I'm playing Zelda, because the currency in Zelda is a rupee. RUPEE. Anybody else? Did anybody else think of Legend of Zelda when they heard him say rupee?
Yeah.
Or is it just me?
So how it worked is I had to go in with US cash and then just go to a money exchange in Sri Lanka. And then when I was leaving, same thing. I got to change it back to US dollars before I get home because nobody wants it.
Did you keep any just for?
Yeah, some change, bills. Just I don't know if I'll ever be there again. Who knows, right?
But it's still cool to have that type of stuff,
Oh yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, lots of rice and chicken. And until I got to the coast, then I was eating prawns all the time. Anyway, let's get to some guitar talk. I'm going to start. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
You don't say. The Steve Anderson takeover.
So, guys, this is the Musicraft neck that you guys had seen before when it was just wood. Yeah. I did the deal. And I did 2 layers of white paint and then put the stripes on. and tape on, and then 2 layers of the sunset orange, and yeah. And Dave mentioned to me, I was kind of scared at first because Dave mentioned that it's going to look really orange. So like normally when I'm painting, I like spray. I got this whole room's like poly, right? So I spray and then sort of do a streak because you don't want the paint to clump up or it's gonna run. So anyway, I was really surprised because Dave had said to me, "Oh, it's gonna look really orange." But as soon as I saw it, like even on the poly, before I did my first swipe of it with the paint, like it was instantly the Kramer's, Eddie's Kramer's from the 80s. That's the color it looked like. As soon as I sprayed it, I just knew that, oh man, this is awesome. Like I was totally shocked because I thought it was going to be more orange, but yeah, it looks awesome. And I got the body, all the tape I put on the last 2 days. So the body's here, and I'm painting a coat tomorrow and a coat Sunday.
Let's see the body.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Johnny, this could be 2 shows in a row where you're not going to get 2 words in edgewise.
Yeah, you'll be calling me later.
So here's the body, guys, and like most guys, I guess, we're looking for all these stripes that don't make the 1/2-inch tape on the side. So there's a few spots, like there's this one here. You'll look, when you look at the Kramer 5150 Edge, this one doesn't reach the stripe on the side, the 1/2-inch one, the big one on the side. There's that one. And then there's sort of these 2 up here. Where is it? There's this one here. I ran it across, and I'm looking at the 84 tour, and I noticed, like looking at it from here, yeah, it doesn't come down and reach
Correct.
the side. So that's the 3, and I know there's a black one when I get to that point that doesn't hear.
There's also a white one in the bottom horn.
Okay.
Turn the guitar around.
Uh-oh.
No, turn it to so you can see the face. So we can see the face.
Where are you? Oh, there. Sorry.
Okay. There's a stripe that goes from right where your pinky on your right hand is all the way to it goes all the way to the inside of the horn. That long thin stripe goes into the inside of the horn. Follow it. Now follow it around to the inside of the horn.
Okay.
It's got to stop. It doesn't hit the tape. Not supposed to. It's not supposed to hit that thicker tape. It's supposed to stop.
Okay.
It should go a little bit more than that.
Okay.
But not hit the tape.
Right. Yeah. I saw that one too. Yeah.
And then you, also in there is a some people call it the red stripe. It's not. It's a run. It's a run. Okay.
Yeah. You pointed that one out to me, Dave. Yeah.
Other than that, the guitar looks pretty damn good. The stripes are all in the right spots, and I've done so many of those guitars that I know exactly where all the stripes go.
Yeah. So that's the front, and here's the back. Here.
Yeah, that's it. It looks great. Gonna look even better with the black stripes on it.
Yeah. So thanks very much, Dave. Again,
now, when you do put the black stripes on, before you do, at least send me photos of where you're taping it off, because a lot of people make mistakes on those black stripes.
Yep. I know that there's a weird hook that happens right where the neck plate is.
Yeah, but in the front, I'm talking mostly in the front.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I've seen the one. I think it starts up here and it comes down at an angle, and then as soon as it hits, like me looking at it, the lower side of this stripe, all of a sudden it shoots a different direction.
It's not quite that high. It's even lower than that.
So
but it's actually 2 stripes. It's not. You're not going to get it in one stripe. It's actually 2 different stripes that intersect each other.
Okay.
And also the stripes on the horns, the small stripes on either horn.
Yep.
If you don't get them exactly right, the guitar won't look right. So just I'll help you out with that.
Yep. Yeah, I've got a million photos of it, and I worked really hard, and Sometimes I drop one. It was really interesting. I told Jay that right away. I said, Jay, you know what? That's going to be the most exciting for me. Like, I had painted it white, 2 coats, and I was like, I can't wait to start dropping the tape on this. And it was awesome. Like, I couldn't believe that, you know, I drop a tape down, and then I just follow it and go, oh, wait a minute. No, a little bit left, a little bit right. Like, just little things, little details.
The other thing that I would do is, you know, all the tape that's hanging out in the pickup cavity, and right there in the front, I would cut all that out. I would cut it and adhere it to the inside of the pickup, because that tape being exposed like that, if it moves at all, you're going to get the overspray and drips. It's going to drip on your guitar. You want that to be, you know, you want there to be like a pull off. So just, I would cut it and then, you know, push it into the pickup cavity, and well, the tremolo cavity not so much, but the pickup cavity, I would push the tape into the pickup cavity.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Dave.
No problem.
Awesome.
It's just, you know, without that, you're going to get drips.
Yeah.
It's going to, you know, amalgamate onto that tape, and it's going to drip. Is that even a word, amalgamate?
Yeah, R2, R3 said, could you imagine Eddie watching this right now? Like, look at these guys analyzing every single stripe. You know?
Yeah, as much as like guy like Rob Johnson, he'll say it, man. Oh, they just grabbed whatever was around and threw stripes here and everywhere. And then to us,
well, that's the truth. That's what they did.
Yeah, yeah. And we're sitting here trying to get every little nuance of it.
But that's the difference between an original, like all of Eddie's were all original, and that's what makes them worth what they are, because they're original works of art. Ours are just replicas of his works of art.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, a replica is much harder to do than an original work of art.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun. And totally, again, I'll say it to you guys a million times. I really appreciate the show, and I wouldn't have even attempted it if I hadn't have, you know, tuned into this show last January. It's been almost a year now, and it's totally been inspiring seeing Dave's guitars, Rob's guitars, and everybody down the line. Because I like Jay or Johnny, anyone, we're all like, oh man, I wish I could have a Kramer 5150, and you could never get it. But so what was the way? And, you know, watching you guys, it was like, oh man, if you want one, you got to build one. And I got to the point, you kind of do. So it's exciting. It's it's kind of like a new beginning for me, because I got to be honest, it's going to be pretty rare that I'm going to walk into a guitar shop anymore and buy anything, because I'm liking the building part of it so much now.
It is a lot of fun, and just seeing what you did on the headstock, really kudos, good job.
Yeah, that stuff looks good, man.
Thanks very much. There are guys that have been doing this for 20 years that don't make it look that good.
Yeah. I guess I'd say to you, probably you had this experience too, Dave. I mean, you sort of get the vision of it and kind of like, why not? And I just started piecing it together, and it was easy. I'm kicking myself that I didn't do it years ago, but I got to be honest, because of you guys, I didn't know about music craft. I knew like Ed Roman back in 2000, but I'd see 5150 replicas like on, I guess eBay. Guys would make them and try to sell them back before it was like a licensed thing by Eddie, all the striping and everything. But
there's one on there now. I saw one, I think it was last night. I saw
and most of them will get like sent off of eBay. They'll catch them. Like, there are guys looking at that, whoever it is. And but I always found errors, Dave. Like, I'd look at them myself. It was always even the stickers, right? Like, what are you doing with the little prisms? Like, you're wrecking the whole thing.
Yeah, people. Well, those are the people that don't have an eye. They just don't have the eye.
Yeah.
There are people that don't mind just getting close enough.
Yeah.
Where they can say they have a 5150 guitar, and there are guys like us that if it's not exactly perfect,
it's not acceptable.
I'll give you a perfect example. I guess I'll tell you guys all now. I had worked a deal with Chris Hubbard. I gave him one of my guitars. I gave him my Red Wolfgang back in November. because he had to have a red Wolfgang for his collection. And we were deciding what he would do to pay me for it. So just on a goof, I said, well, make me a 7-tuner 5150, you know, like the way Eddie's was in 1990. And he said, sure, no problem. And I could do it myself. I've done them, but it was, what am I going to do with, you know, he likes building the guitars. It's a little easier for him. And in the long run, it would have been cheaper for him to build me a guitar than to give me the cash for the guitar.
Right.
So he sends me a picture of the body of, you know, sends me pictures of the body that he painted the other day. And one of the stripes wasn't correct. And he's done a lot of them. And it was in the area where the spider web part is in the front of the guitar, where everyone's eyes are drawn on that one spot. Yeah. And you guys all know what the spider web looks like. If you look at the photo that Johnny has on his avatar, the spider web is that bunch of white stripes that cross each other, kind of like right where his hand is, you know, on that neck, just next to it. Mm-hmm. And one of the stripes looked wrong, and he said, "But Dave, I looked at the guitar aficionado picture, and I did it exactly like that." And I said, "Just look at it again. Just look at it again." And he did. He looked at it again. He says, "Oh my God, that stripe must have moved when I put it on there." And he fixed it. He fixed it, and the guitar looks amazing. It was just one stripe that moved so slightly, but ever so slightly, it made the guitar look incorrect. And for a layman or someone who doesn't really know, that would have been totally fine for them. Yeah. And it like ruined my lunch, because I was having lunch with Desiree, and I looked at the guitar, and she was like, "Well, it kind of looks cool, but." And she even said, that doesn't look like the right guitar. It just doesn't look right. There's something about it. And I said,
was it hard for you to tell him, hey, by the way?
No, because no, it wasn't hard for me to tell him, because Chris is a perfectionist, and I knew that he would be upset if I let it go. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be happy with this if I leave it like that. And what's the worst he could do is say, Dave, I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
So, but he took, and it already had red paint on it. It was already painted red.
Oh my God.
But the coats of red that he puts on are so thin that he was able to move that stripe over and make the new stripe a white stripe. And it looks exactly, I'm telling you, not even an inkling of a shade of difference of color. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And, you know, I'm extremely happy. The guitar isn't even relicked yet. And
what's the ETA on it?
I don't know, sometime this month, whatever. Cool. I mean, I can't play right now anyway because of my wrist. So
you can look at it.
Yeah, so I'm staring at the pictures of it, you know, every day. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, it was. We're sitting having a burrito at Moe's, and I'm like, that guitar don't look right. And I said, here, look at this. And she's like, why are you ruining your day? I mean, and it was ruining my day. And I said, I got to tell Chris. I just got to tell him. And he was so good about it. And he just did it right away. No, like, you know, no questions about it. He was like, yeah, that line, the stripe doesn't even line up. It doesn't line up. It's wrong. He says, I'll have it fixed by the next day. And he did. No problem.
That's cool.
Yeah. And actually for me, Dave, I know like when the EVH5150 guitar was released last January, and I'm waiting all these months to get it. It was funny. Like when I got it, I really started critiquing all the errors that are on it. Like there's so many, you know, I don't mean any disrespect or anything, but I know it's an homage to it. It's not an exact replica, but yeah, things are way off compared to just even studying the photos I was using to drop all the stripes, right?
Well, here's the other thing with that guitar. The reason why all the stripes, one of the major reasons why the stripes on that guitar really aren't right is because the body shape is not a Kramer. It kind of resembles one, but if you don't have the right body shape, the stripes are not going to lay on the guitar correctly.
Right.
So, I mean, is it a good guitar? It's a great guitar, and it's very cool looking. And is it absolutely the guitar that Eddie Van Halen is going to use? Yeah, you're damn right. He's going to use that guitar. But is it the original Kramer 5150? Nope, it's not. That's all. That's, you know, whatever. To each his own.
Yeah. Oh, Dave, also I wanted to say thanks to you for giving me the name of David Allen Wright. I got in contact with him, and he's setting me up so I can buy a...
Oh, you're going to get a whale tail? Good.
Yeah, thanks very much.
No problem.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats. Your guitar is going to be unbelievable when it's done.
Awesome.
Unbelievable.
Huh?
So everyone, just so everyone knows, if you even care to know, I had some surgery today, so I'm loopy and I'm in pain, and I can't really lift my arm, but yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. So if I sound crabby, or if I say something that you guys and girls may or may not like, I'm sorry. I'm not myself today. I just took everything to get me here today. So forgive me.
You look good, Dave, and you sound good from here. So no problem, man.
Don't lie right to him.
No.
Well,
I haven't noticed a difference.
Johnny, is it winter time now?
It is. It's cold. It's 59 degrees out there, you guys. It's freezing.
59 degrees.
Dave, what is it up by you?
So I think it's 10 or something like that. Hang on, I'll tell you.
I don't miss that.
Hey, who said hi to me?
Nobody.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, it's 32 exactly. It's 32.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not. But you know, I mean, cold is cold. But for me to wear a short sleeve shirt, it's nice and toasty in the house.
Well, does Desiree not allow you to put the heat on?
No, she does. But you know, I need to be pampered right now, so I'm really pampering myself.
Huh? You got the baby powder too?
Yeah, I put Pampers on.
Yeah. Jim Nichols says, "Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, Dave."
Thank you, Jim Nicholas.
And, Rob Johnson just posted an Ibanez guitars. Oh, that's the other Rob Johnson.
Wrong, Rob Johnson.
The other one,
Rob Dongson.
Dongson.
Jim Nichols. He says a few things here. Wait a minute. You've said a lot of stuff. Jim Nicholas. He says, "Hey now, Johnny, are you gonna play any Friedman guitars at NAMM?" Yes. Don't get Namthrax before next weekend. Go crazy. Poof.
Is that what they're calling it? Namthrax?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
You've never heard that?
I don't know. Maybe I have, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, they've been calling it that forever. Don't get sick of NAMM, you'll get Namthrax.
Yeah. And we're having a major flu
epidemic
flu season out here anyway. You know, everywhere I go, people are wearing those masks, you know.
The flu epidemic is no good.
What? So real quickly, if I can, I got something here to
to
open.
Unboxing.
Oh, nice. Unboxing.
So I'm going to unbox this.
Now, while he's unboxing it, I'll tell you that I was supposed to have an unboxing tonight, and my package didn't show up again.
Uh-oh.
It's the second unboxing in a row that the package didn't show up in time.
Is that something you ordered or something that someone's sending you?
It's an eBay item.
Oh, right on.
Jeannie, is it really true that his package just doesn't show up?
Dave's fine.
Yeah.
He's cracking jokes.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this is something I actually ordered, you know. So I knew what this was going to be. So there it is.
Oh, look at that. Now, does that have the battery pack in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's black.
yeah.
You bought a black one this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a white one I've used for years, but I'm noticing that it's not holding the charge as much. Like it only goes up, it only charges like 50% back, you know. So I needed to make sure I got this before I got an anthrax,
Yeah.
you know. So
You're gonna stripe it up?
Send it over. I'll do it.
Yeah.
No. All right, we're not allowed to do that.
No, you're allowed to do it. You just can't charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it for free.
Anytime.
yeah. So anyway, so that's what I got. The Mophie Juice Pack Plus. It's a great case.
How do you know? It's
'Cause
still in the box. How do you know
well,
it's great? How do you know it's good?
That's what I already used. I've been using it for years. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a new one.
And Snickers just go out.
Look at this.
Bat dog?
No, I'm just reading the comments. They're funny tonight, man. Got some good ones in here. Oh, crap. Ah.
So yes, awesomes. There it is. I know, very exciting. I mean, if this was phone chat, I guess it probably would be more exciting, but
No, it is pretty exciting because now your phone maybe will work a little bit better. Now, really, does your phone maybe not hold a charge very well? Could that be why the white case doesn't hold charge very well? Could it be that your phone is a little older and that's not holding charge?
well, the phone and the case are the same age. You know, when I got the phone, that's when I got the case. I don't know if it's the phone. I think it's the case. I think it's the case.
Because you said that it only fills like when your phone is pretty much dead and that thing is supposedly full, when you plug it into it, it only fills like half your battery up. That's what you're saying, right?
That's what it did today.
Okay.
And this case in the past has been able to I've been able to charge my phone all the way back. Like I can use my phone like all day and then flip a switch on here, you know, and it'll fill the phone back up like all the way. And I think, and some, I think.
And then some. Yeah.
I think that's what, but also, I mean, it's kind of gross. I mean, this case, it had like a rubber like lining, which is totally just disintegrated. Like if you look at the top, like you can see.
Oh yeah.
That there used to be like a rubber lining there, which is totally gone, which you don't even notice it goes away over time. But here's the new one where you can see it. See that?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Jeannie wants me to put my hat on. I'm having a bad hair day. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
There you go.
Hey Johnny, what phone do you use, Johnny? What phone do you use, Johnny?
I've got the iPhone. I think
11.
It's the iPhone 1000. plus. No, I use the 5S.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. There it is. Brand new case.
Nice.
Michael Smith.
I didn't really care what it looked like. I mean, I just, needed it. Michael
Smith. Yeah. The Apple's new update messed with his bet. It did that to mine. I finally, after like, I think a month or two after the update came out, I updated my phone and the battery has been poo-poo ever since.
Well, I actually haven't done the update yet.
So if it's poo-poo now, could you imagine how much more poo-poo it would be?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, usually doo-doo? What? Because I usually get like all my updates. I mean, all my notifications. Like Instagram, and I get like hundreds of Instagram,
so popular
hearts and whatever. But all the Twitter stuff. Well, Jay, I see you on all that stuff. Yeah, all the Twitter
Yeah.
stuff, all the Instagram stuff, all the everything. I get all the stuff. So that's one of the things that runs it down. So a lot of the stuff I turn off. So like Instagram, every time I open up Instagram, I'm pleasantly surprised, because it's not like I know, because it's just like filling up the screen the entire time,
Wow, that word isn't isn't blocked?
Huh? My battery. I think Nesdal allowed that or something.
Okay.
No, I haven't been next to my computer.
Wait a minute. Well, who else has a wrench in here? Wait,
Me, but I didn't do it.
Where's Jeannie?
She's watching it on oh, never mind. I hear you laughing downstairs. She's watching it on the PlayStation.
Uh-oh.
And chatting on her phone, I guess. That's funny.
That is surprising.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. No, that's the GMW, is what that is. Yeah,
Right.
I've had that guitar for years, Derek.
Is your Music Man near you, Johnny? Fender Guru wants to take a peep at it.
Is it within arm's length?
Is it was arm's length? Yeah.
If I could use the force.
So since Johnny won't say it, I'm gonna say it. That 5150 guitar that's behind Johnny, if you Google search Eddie Van Halen's 5150 guitar, that guitar right there shows up more often than Eddie's original one.
Huh.
Pictures of that guitar, Johnny's guitar, shows up a lot more than everyone else's.
Really?
Yeah, that guitar is in a lot. It's Google search. It's all over the internet.
Dang.
So Johnny's guitar is more popular than Eddie's.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but it's
Well, because I did a bunch of guitar lessons years ago using that guitar, on YouTube. So a lot of people know of that company through that guitar.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, Desiree. Snickers has been trying to look for you all day.
So what? Somebody wanted to see this?
Fender
Yeah.
Guru.
Fender Guru. There, yeah. There it is.
Hey, Johnny, can you give the history of the 5150 decals? And do you remember like knocking those off, or was it? Well, the
What's a
sticker,
decal?
the 5150 sticker.
Oh, the decal.
Yeah.
Okay, decal. I was like, what the heck's a decal?
What is a decal? Oh, this? The history?
Yeah, I mean, for just for me, it's sort of a rare spot that my hand's gonna knock like the stickers off.
Oh.
What are you
No.
playing back there for?
No. What? Yeah, your hand won't, when you're playing, your hand won't touch that. No, the only reason that it's missing from mine is because I took them off.
Unless you play
okay.
it like a viola or violin or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing that, I guess.
Yeah, and your beard will knock it off.
Yeah, it's all.
That looks so awesome.
Thumbnail. Okay. Yeah. No, I took them off. I in fact,
What was
this
the-
one's.
What was the
sticky.
reason?
See, look at that. I just took more off. Just to do it.
Okay,
Just
just to be different.
yeah. Yeah. I'm always doing stuff just to be different.
I know.
I don't care I don't care what stuff looks like.
I was looking for a good story. That's all.
Oh, you want the real story then?
Yeah.
Man, I was hella messed up, man, this one night.
A gig in Nebraska, perhaps.
That's a different story, though. Ben Coombs, odd VH question: did they ever perform "Dancing in the Street" live? Yes,
Yes.
They did, and Eddie played the guitar on it instead of keyboard. Watch the US Festival. You'll see them playing that. Right?
Yes. 70 people watching us right now.
Wow. Wow, thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody.
Awesome.
Speaking of guitar instead of keyboards, there's one Van Halen song that I wish Eddie played guitar instead of keyboards.
1 foot out the door.
Thank you. Thank you. Every time it comes on, I'm like, oh, you know, it'd be so much. I mean, obviously we don't know because we haven't heard it, but in my head, I just feel like if that had guitar driving.
It does. The solo.
The solo. Yeah.
Thanks,
well, actually, I would say many of the songs on Fair Warning were actually written on piano.
Well, he says that a lot of this. Yeah, he says a lot of the stuff he writes.
Unchained was actually written on the piano first.
I think Hear About It Later was on the piano too. He said, I read that.
Well, the intro part you could totally tell, like not tell, but you can totally hear that. You know, in your mind, like, ooh, that would sound pretty neat on piano.
And imagine him trying to transpose that from piano to guitar.
R2, R3 locking nut. Yes. Yeah, and the Music Man, that's an original Floyd. Yeah, my original tremolo on that guitar like rusted and just like froze up because my hands get wet when I play. So the bridge became unusable. So I took that bridge off one of my original Kramer guitars years ago. Oh, like in 2003, I think.
Right on.
Somebody,
what is that?
Spaceship landing?
Yeah, what is that?
That's awesome.
I got a highway like right up my window, like the highway into the capital city I'm in. Yeah, so there's lots of noise out there.
Oh, is that a truck like gearing down?
Yeah, there's a lot of that here. Ambulances, police cars, you name it. It's happening.
They're all there.
I don't know if anybody heard the big news early this morning. Spotify, well, not just Spotify, but Def Leppard, all of Def Leppard's discography is now on digital streaming.
Cool.
Does nobody care? No?
Well, I guess if I'm in the mood for what's
Hysteria?
Well, I have Hysteria in the iPod.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's the only CD of theirs I actually own, I think. Yeah.
Something
they only have three really good albums.
Maybe like Foolin',
Pyromania, and Hysteria. Those three are phenomenal, and everything else, in my opinion, is trash.
Mm-hmm. But it's on Spotify now, so we can actually listen to.
Yep.
We can check that stuff out.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I saw. I don't know if it was Blabbermouth that tweeted it out early this morning. It was like 4 a.m. or something. You know, all the song, everything just got, because the issue, I guess, when they signed their record deal back in what, 80, 79, 80, whatever it was. Obviously, none of these bands had any clue, or the labels for that matter, about royalties and how, you know, all that stuff. So when digital streaming wasn't even a thing, obviously. So with how everything was broken down, the label really didn't want to bend with how much they were getting compared to what the band was getting. So when it came time for them to talk about putting their songs for streaming, the band was like, well, let's kind of renegotiate here on what the royalties are going to be. And the record label was like, no, it's going to be the same as physical. You know, so they might have been, I don't know what the deal was, but I don't even want to speculate. So for the past few years, like that's why they re-recorded Hysteria and put it out. So you could, up until this morning.
They did?
Yeah, they re-recorded Hysteria and released that on like Pandora and Spotify and iTunes actually too. Because they're like, yo, if the record label isn't going to put the original album out, we'll just re-record it. You know, because the band owns the songs, whereas the record label owns the master recordings. The
recordings.
Yes. So that's why they couldn't. But I guess finally they came to an agreement and everything got put out. And I'm pumped.
Oh, wow.
Added it all to playlist. I was laying in bed. I was trying to go to sleep, and I saw the news on Twitter. Oh, opened up Spotify, started adding the songs to different playlists. I was like, yes, man.
Well, that is a great album. I mean, that is their best I mean, a lot of people say Pyromania is the best, but you know, there's that, and then Hysteria.
Well, it's almost like two different eras, if you will, even though it's within 4 years.
Even though it's like a year apart, yeah.
Yeah, well, 83 and 87, but I mean, Pyromania is like really rock, you know, rock driven, but it has, you know, obviously the big choruses, and you know, with Mutt Lange producing it, everything is like super. But
man, High and Dry is even more rocking than that.
Yeah, that's like almost has a slight late 70s sound to it in certain spots. But yeah, Hysteria was like really, really, I don't want to say overproduced, because I love how that album sounds because of it fits the music.
Well, because it was overproduced.
It was overproduced.
It was totally. There's no other. I think live did they ever sound like that?
If they did, they used
without a million backing tracks.
Yeah.
You know, and it was all Mutt Lange's background vocals.
Yes, and it's cool if you watch the classic albums on that. Like the band basically tells you, like Mutt Lange made us sound like this. You know, they would say that they recorded like 25 or 26 harmony tracks, and then bounced them down, and then just kept like adding and adding and adding. And I was like, holy cow, man! Yeah. You know, it was his voice on a lot of the stuff.
Oh man, I mean, it was his everything, because if you listen to any of the stuff that he did with Shania Twain, there's a few of her songs that sound like Def Leppard songs. There's the Lover Boy song.
Yeah, you showed me that.
Every minute of it, loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
Everybody, after we're done here, go check out Lover Boy's "Loving Every Minute of It," and you'll swear it's Def Leppard. It's Mutt Lange. It's Mutt Lange.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone has a signature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead.
So did Mutt Lange? Did he have anything to do with the re-recording of Hysteria?
I don't think so. I think he's been kind of under the radar for years.
So it sounds different then. It's like a way more.
No, well, I mean, it's a lot easier to get those tones and those sounds now. You know, with Pro Tools and all the plugins and all the samples you can use. But it, you know, this guy, how long? 87. So how many years ago is that?
31
years.
Well, here's the thing: it's their sound now. It's just it may not have been their sound when they first started recording those records, because they may or may not have liked it, but that's how they're known now. So, have you heard them play live lately? Have you like searched YouTube and watched some live shows? Because they sound that way now live. They just sound that way. They sound like those records. Everything sounds that way.
Does Joe Elliott's voice still hold up?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. He's one of the only cats that still can sing. You know, I think they're down in E flat. I think everything's E flat.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they tuned down. Yeah,
but he doesn't really miss. He's pretty much spot on. His vocal lines are spot on. Some of it's falsetto.
Yeah,
but. I mean, I defy anyone in their 20s to try to sing what Joe Elliott sang. You know, it's not easy.
Well, Mutt, I think, pushed him to be able to hit a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he got the best out of those guys. But Mike Shipley, the engineer that was in there for Hysteria, who passed away a couple years ago. But I remember reading interviews with him, and he talked about like Hysteria, that album, because that's when the drummer, I can't think of his name, Rick Allen.
Yeah.
Rick Allen. That's when he was still learning how to like play again, you know? And like those songs were cut up and re-recorded and rewritten. Like the drums were the last thing officially, like the way they sound were the last thing put in, because they kept rearranging and rewriting and all this stuff. And it's amazing how like back then, if you thought of anybody recording an album like that, you'd be like, you're nuts. You know?
Well, everyone had to play to a click track and remember their parts. That's the only way to do it.
But it's just really, really cool stuff, man. Yeah, and Bozique asked if the songs are available now. Yes, they are.
So Jay, do you notice, like when you listen to the song Hysteria, does it sound the same as it did back in the recording from 1987?
The one they re-recorded a couple years ago?
Yeah, that you said re-recorded for Spotify or whatever. Yeah,
it's close. It's close,
Okay.
but it still doesn't have that same, 20-something-year-old energy and that in the moment type of thing. You can
Okay.
never recreate, even if you record a song once, finish it, and then record it again. It's never the same magic,
Yeah, because I saw an interview with Phil Collin. Well, I told you guys about that Nikki Sixx show.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, you told me about it. I've been watching some of it.
Yeah. So the Phil Collin one, he mentioned Hysteria, how there's like 6 to 10 different guitars going through choruses or pre-choruses, the whole thing.
Yep.
And then Nikki Sixx asked him, well, what do you do like when you play live? And he says, well, I pick like the 2 that I can do live for the song, and then the other guitar player does like the best, sort of the main 2 that you hear. Each of them will do through the certain parts. So I guess that's how they get away with like making it sound like it does on the record, doing it live. What's the main things that you hear that each of us can do? So it's kind of interesting. But like you're saying, there's so many guitars happening. How are you going to get that sound created?
Oh, it's crazy. And they talked about how they'd record some of the clean parts.
Oh yeah.
They'd record, like, let's just say you play a G chord, right?
Yeah.
They would record every single note separately and then put it together, and it would just like shine because every single note was just so clear. And I'm like, who thinks of this kind of stuff? Mutt Lange. That's who.
Yeah. How do we spend all of Def Leppard's money?
Yeah. Well, I think I told you guys a while ago, when that album was done, they had to sell 5 million copies to break even.
Oh, wow.
Could you imagine that nowadays? Oh.
Wow. But hey, somebody sent me a text. I'm not sure who it is. When you guys text me, put your name in there. Otherwise, I have no idea. But somebody wanted to know how Steve Anderson can be contacted.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Send him a couple dozen roses. That'll work out really well.
No. Anyone wants to know my email address is I'll spell it out, strudle@telus.net.
Man, that's a really weird way to spell Steven.
Yeah. No, it's one of my nicknames, Strudel. But strudle@telus.net. If anybody has any questions about anything, go for it.
So you're a big tennis player?
When I was 13, I played tennis. That's it.
Oh, because your email is tennis.net?
Oh, TELUS.
Oh, begin with a P.
Yeah.
TELUS.
Penis.
TELUS.
Tell us what your email is.
Yeah, exactly. TELUS is a big communication company in Canada.
Okay. Yeah, I was kidding because I know I send you emails.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Hey, RMG 47. Whoa. Hey, man.
No way, Ryan. Yes. Get crazy.
Get crazy, man. Yes. Man. Yeah. Speaking of getting crazy, I'll be crazy a week from tonight. Down at the NAMM show. I'll have Namthrax. I'll be in bed. I'll be in bed the whole weekend. But anything you guys want me to check out at NAMM, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can text me. My phone number. All the links are down below. What? That's not that funny.
It is. It really is.
I said all the links.
Every time you say that, all the links are down below. Sausage links. Okay?
I didn't say my link is down below.
Well, they don't have links where Steve is.
They have patties.
Yeah, the sausage patties.
They have Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon.
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Smith. Will I be rocking the beard at NAMM? We'll have to wait and see.
If you don't, no one will recognize you now.
Not sure. Well, because I went the one year with the mustache and nobody recognized me.
Wow.
Even friends of mine that I walked up to. They're like,
did you see what you looked like?
They didn't. Yeah.
You do look like a completely different person with a beard and without it.
Mm-hmm.
When you do. Yeah, he does. He really
and with
does.
the mustache.
You kind of look GQ without the beard. Kind of. You have a good chiseled chin. Chris Hegestead says, Dave, I just got my Star Trek door chime. Do you have it? No, all I do is this. Shh, and the door opens. Shh, and it closes.
Do they really have something that you could put on your door to make it do that?
Shh.
Probably.
Oh,
That's funny.
you ever see that? You ever see Airplane 2?
Yeah.
The movie Airplane 2 with
I know what you're talking about.
Shatner on the moon or wherever he is, and he goes like this to the door, shh, and it opens. Oh my God. Gotta love Shatner. Gotta love that guy.
What is he, 90? And he looks like he's 55.
Bill Shatner is a man that just he's like a cockroach. He'll never die.
Yeah. So yeah.
Give me a second.
Huh?
Oh.
So yeah. Anyway, a week from tonight, I'll be down at the NAMM show. So if you guys, like I said, if you want me to check anything out, contact me. Let me know. I'll go over to the booth. I've actually been getting contacted by a bunch of companies that want me to check out like their stuff. Check out their gear and their products and stuff. So
well, tell them to send you stuff and you'll review it.
Yeah.
Well, no, while I'm there, they're telling me to come to their booth and stuff. So
Gonna sign autographs.
yeah. So and also if any of you guys, if you're going to be at NAMM, contact me and we can meet up. Because, you know, like I've always said, that's the best part to me is meeting up with people, you know.
Do you want to shake?
out.
Do you want to shake people's hands though? Or are you just going to get into...
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, but don't shake my hand.
Well, I've got a glove that I wear. And
Don't,
I'm not joking.
don't wear.
I'm not kidding. I've got one of those fingerless gloves where it's just like, you know, here to there, and I do fist bumps.
Or get a nice Michael Jackson's shiny glove.
Yeah.
And walk around like this the whole time.
Yeah. Anyway, and as far as Namthrax, yeah, I'm trying not to get any kind of anything before I get there, because pretty much every year, you know, even like when I go, I'm sick.
Wow.
Ew.
You know, watch some of the previous NAMM videos. Like there's a video of me talking to Michael Anthony when I had the mustache, actually. Look at that video on this channel. Listen to my voice.
And you're touching all the guitars, getting everybody sick. Johnny. Ugh.
Yeah, your advertisement for the upcoming NAMM is really cool, Johnny. All the photos of all the musicians you've met. That was a cool video you put together.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, I actually I had like 20 more photos for that I didn't use.
Cool.
I should probably do like a part 2, like since we're a week away now.
Yeah.
Do another one.
I guess I'm interested in when you get to the PB booth to try out the new HP PB guitars. See what you think of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, PV, it's not even a booth. They have an entire room.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. The major guys, PV, Fender has 2 rooms. Gibson will not be there. Gibson had a room, but they're not going to be there this year. But yeah, all the big guys like that, they've got their own like huge rooms, like on the top floor.
Who's going to be in the Gibson room?
I don't know.
I wonder if another company, if it's somebody that usually isn't there, or somebody else says, "Hell, we'll use that room too."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually, that's a good question. That's a good. I think we'll start to see a lot of that stuff actually this Wednesday.
Is it because you pretty much go every year now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it kind of the same setup where this company's usually here, this company's, or is it just the free for all?
No.
So
those companies on the top floor, they're in the same places.
So who do you remember who was next to Gibson? It's not like an Al. Who?
A lot of those like ESP,
Mhm.
Schecter.
Damn near killed it.
Huh?
Nothing.
Companies like that were I'm not sure. Yeah.
So are you guys seeing like Gibson? Is there? Well, there's always this rumor that Gibson's sort of going downhill. A chance that Fender might buy that name and take it over?
Nah, that won't happen.
No. You can't have the Fender Stratocaster company owning the Gibson Les Paul company. Yeah.
I've always wanted to have one of them Fender Les Pauls.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Let's see. I'm just reading. Comfortable shoes and in ears for NAMM. BB Ninja says, "Yeah, yeah, because you're walking. You're standing up all day long. You're walking everywhere. A lot of times I'm wearing my shades when I'm walking around because you walk into some of those rooms, those booths, and they got light shows. You guys think this is bright? They got like strobe lights in your face and stuff." And then, yeah, I carry some earplugs with me because some of those rooms you walk into and it's just like blasting, just music and never go down to the drum section. Imagine all the cymbals everywhere. It's crazy. Only drummers go down there. Man, I was gonna say something. I forget though.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool if going back to the Gibson thing. I think it would be neat, and I know it probably won't happen. That if the EVH brand, if Eddie bought Kramer from Gibson, because that would even if he kept it Kramer and just released like striped series guitars under that name, and had the Wolfgang, the EVH Wolfgangs. I think that kind of thing, a lot of people would be pumped about. But I don't know about obviously the chances of that happening are slim to none. But
here. You reminded me, actually. You reminded me what I was going to say. Gibson is not going to be at the NAMM show. Oh, they were at the, what was it? CES?
CES?
In Las Vegas. They were just there, and they actually showed off a bunch of new Kramer guitars, which is cool. Here's something off Instagram. I just look at that.
Wow.
What is that? That's a
Voyager.
Is that a Voyager?
Yep.
Very cool.
It's a Bon Voyager.
So that's a new guitar. So it looks like Kramer. They're still around.
Yep. Yeah. The guitar company, my guitar shop here, I know you can go online. There's like 46 different models of Kramers that, I mean, I could order. Yeah, like all those Beretta 1984s. There's like 46 models on their website. Yeah, so it's still around. I'm surprised they wouldn't be at NAMM though. The Gibson, yeah. The
Gibsons,
yeah,
because they decided to do the Las Vegas show instead.
Right.
The only area that's really making money for Gibson is the custom shop. You know, Gibson USA they're bleeding money. They can't afford it.
Huh.
What'd you say? Rent for the weekend is 20 grand.
Wow.
Man.
I don't know, but the Kramer, the Gibson display and the Kramer display at the show in Las Vegas was a lot bigger than their display at NAMM. I'll tell you that.
Do you guys, with all this EVH gear being the channel and everything, do you guys ever get any kind of stats of like how many models of certain guitars are sold every year? Do you guys ever see anything like that? Like how many EVH Wolfgangs sold in 2015 or 16? Do you guys ever see anything like that? Or have you seen anything like that? No?
Not really, but you know, there's a few things that get, you know, we hear things.
Right.
Although none of it's been that, really.
Right. No, because I'd find that pretty interesting. Because I remember we used to talk about like the Ernie Ball Music Man back in 91, 92, or they could only make like 1,000 a year or something. But then again, how many of those are selling, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they probably all sold, but
Yeah.
they said that from the beginning, though. They were letting that be known.
Yeah.
That they were doing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And BB Ninja mentions about the Kramer EVH thing. He said it's not going to happen. Fender's in debt too. I don't want to see Fender buy Kramer. I want to see Eddie buy Kramer, because if EVH leaves Fender, then Fender owns Kramer. So I mean, I know it's virtually impossible to see happen, but I want to see Eddie own it wherever he goes. If he ends up leaving Fender eventually, I want to see him be able to take that wherever he goes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, nothing's impossible. Anything can happen. I never.
Yeah, I know anything can happen. I mean, who knows what what's, but
yeah. I mean, I think with some of the stripe, like the guitar Steve's holding, with the Stripe series guitars. I mean, that's still really a new guitar. I mean, that was released.
Oh,
you okay? That was released
2004. This one.
Oh, well, that's the Charvelin. Okay, okay. I'm talking about the Stripe series, the EVH ones. Those I think those made their debut the year I was there with the mustache. 2000. What? 13?
Maybe.
2013. The Stripe series came out, Dave. Maybe.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they're new guitars. Because if you really think about the history of Eddie's signature guitars, starting with the Music Man, going back, 20, however many years, 25 years?
Yeah.
Probably more than that.
27.
27?
Yeah, 91.
20 something. But yeah, what I'm saying though is we're getting the striped guitars that we wanted way back when. We're finally getting them now.
Yeah.
So I think no matter what Eddie puts out, or evhgear or Fender or whatever brand Edward is associated with, I think we're going to see more of that kind of stuff. The stripe stuff, the one pickup stuff, the super strat stuff, the stuff that everybody's been wanting for literally 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades. We're going on the 40th anniversary of yeah. And did you guys see that Redbeard in the studio is doing a special on Van Halen? I think it's airing in February
5th or something like that, right?
Something like. Let me check my my notes.
Now my question about that is, because I've listened to some of those before, in the studio with Redbeard.
February 5th.
Mm-hmm. And some interviews, it's like a compilation of interviews taken over the years and pieced together.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of the stuff might be new, but my thing is like that rumor that Michael Anthony was seen at 5150. My thing is like, was anything done with them in the same room, or was it just like, hey, come in, do do some interview stuff? And I don't know. That's what I want to know. If they were kind of in the same room together.
Well,
at any point.
I think if it's audio, if it's whoa.
You lose your teeth or something?
Nasty. No, there was a major echo.
Oh.
Well, I think since it's on the radio, even though it's not radio, it's on. Well, no, it is on the radio. Yeah.
Well, it's on the internet too.
Radio's still around. Yeah. Well, there are the rock stations that still do play that stuff. I think because it's audio only, I don't think they would get everybody together for that.
Yeah.
If it was video, that might be a different story. But I mean, just from what I've heard, because if you go to the Redbeard's website, you hear a sample.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I listened to that.
Yep. And if you're a super nerd, and if you listen to it,
mm-hmm.
You can listen to their voices and you can tell if the audio is new or old. You know.
What do you think?
I think some of it is old. I think it's stuff that they've had, but I guess it is possible that some of it, like maybe some of the Michael Anthony stuff, is new.
I hope so.
You know. But from what I heard, I'm thinking it's like a compilation of stuff from over the years.
When was that, Jay? When you're saying that Michael Anthony was at 50 Fun 50? When was that?
50 Fun 50. That's awesome. I like that.
Well, it's 5150 Friday, so we're gonna call it 50 Fun 50.
The new ride.
Yeah.
At Disneyland. 50 Fun 50.
No, somebody mentioned it in the chat. Earlier this week that they heard a rumor that obviously I have no idea. Right. But I was reading online that he was supposedly seen leaving 50 Fun 50. But that's my question too. If he was there and if he was doing some interview stuff there, was anybody else there? You know, because that would be cool.
Well, how would he get in?
Yeah,
someone else would have to be there to let him in.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if like Eddie was there or something.
Well, he must have been there.
No, why? You know?
Well, it's his property. He's not letting anybody in that gate.
Well, there's so many rumors and stuff, and yeah, there was a guy in Las Vegas that had said that he had heard that Michael Anthony was over there. Yeah, I saw that.
Well, that'd be awesome if he was. That'd be awesome. I feel bad for that guy after reading some of those books that have come out, like the Running with the Devil one, and that Noel Monk saying that Michael Anthony was starting to get cut out of some of the money, like during 1984, like the album and the T-shirt sales and all that stuff. I mean, I was sort of disgraced actually, because I've met Michael Anthony. I'm a huge fan and supporter of him, man, and I've never heard anyone say anything bad about him, like ever, like nothing. And for him to be like cut out of stuff in a 4-piece band like that, all the way, like I thought it was maybe later on during the reunion of 2004, but I'm reading the stuff and it's like, wow, that was in 1984. He was getting cut out of stuff.
Well, for whatever was done and said about Michael Anthony, whether it's true or not, you got to give him credit. You got to give Michael Anthony credit. He's always taken the high road, never responded, never, said anything bad about anybody. He's always taken the high road. So you got to give him a lot of credit for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would assume that he's going to be at NAMM on Saturday. That's usually when he's there. Well, actually, he was there. Well, every year that I've gone, he's been there on a Saturday. So every time I see him, it's Saturday, at the PV, in the PV room. But there was one year, not last year, but the year before, where he was there Friday, jamming on stage with like Leonard Skinner or something.
Oh, cool.
And somebody texted me saying, "Johnny, get up here," And I ran up there, and they had just finished, so I just missed it. I'd missed the show.
You started booing him.
Right. But and then the next day, Michael was supposed to be signing at PV, and it was canceled because he got anthrax. So that was
you must have touched a bass that he played. That's what happened.
But he was there last year. He was there.
Does he have a signature bass? Amp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What? Bass and amp? Yeah, with PV.
Oh, he does. Okay.
He's got a signature bass amp with PV, and then he's got a signature guitar with, is it Schecter? Is it?
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, he's had some cool looking basses. Even when I've seen him play with Chickenfoot, he's got some cool looking basses. Yeah.
Yeah. I think those are Yamahas. I think.
Mm.
You ever have his hot sauce?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, did you guys read the story about the label when they first, like the trademark on the bottle when they first released it, and they were trying to get like stores and companies to like sell it, the slogan on the bottle was "So hot, you wish you had two a-holes." It said it. It said it. And he said something like, companies are coming back like, we want to sell it, but we can't put it on the shelves with this on there. And I'm like, what a great slogan, you know? But he had to take it off.
Is it still on there? Because I've never seen it in the stores. Because every week I go to the grocery store and I'm looking at the hot sauce sections. Not for that, but just because I really like, you know, different hot sauces.
No, they sell it. There's a place here at Barefoot. It's called Barefoot something. It's like an outdoor type of mall, if you want to call it that. It's a real touristy thing, but there's a hot sauce shop there. And they sell it. They sell both of his hot sauces, the normal one and then the super, super hot one. But the slogan isn't on there. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've had it, though. I've had it. A friend of mine.
I'm going to send you a bottle?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, if you can get some. Yeah, that'd be cool. I've had it, though. I've tried it. Sammy had a restaurant in the area, in the Sacramento area, called Sammy Hagar's
Beach Bar?
No. What was it?
No beaches in Sacramento.
What was it? It wasn't the beach. Sammy Hagar's Rockin'. Maybe it was Rockin' Beach Bar. Maybe that's what it was. Something like that. But a friend of mine's band played there a couple times. My friend Mike, who you guys will see shortly. He'll be on here with us. Mike Gutierrez. Yeah, Michael Gutierrez. Anyway, his band was playing there, so I would go up to kind of roadie for him, like, you know, change the strings and, you know, take pictures, you know, film, you know, video, like on this channel. Check out on this channel, you'll see some video of him, you know, playing. But anyway, we were eating dinner at Sammy's restaurant, and they had the Michael Anthony sauce there, and it was good. It was good stuff.
I really didn't like it, but I'm not a hot sauce guy. You know, Frank's like red hot sauce or Frank's hot sauce. That's about as hot as I can get.
But Frank's hot sauce has no flavor. There's no flavor to that.
What? It's flavor. That's why I like it. It's not just hot for the sake of being hot.
No, that stuff's just hot.
Oh,
there's certain things that have like a certain flavor. Some things just have a kick. Some things have like a certain flavor that you can't. Like, it can be hot. Dave, you're eating. You know what I'm talking about.
Jeannie, are you still in the chat? You had it.
I like Frank's hot sauce. I think it actually has a taste.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor. I put the Buffalo Frank's hot sauce on my pizza, and it's delicious.
What do you think of the chicken sauce? What is it?
Chicken sauce.
Yeah, the green tip, red.
Tabasco?
No. Well, Tabasco is good, but that's a pepper sauce. Sriracha. What do you think of sriracha?
I love sriracha.
Jeannie, what do you think of sriracha? She's more of a hot sauce person than I am.
Yeah, you walk into any Chinese restaurant, sriracha is right there.
I've heard it, but I haven't seen it. They have do you guys have any fireplace subs around you guys?
No.
Firehouse subs? No. They have a bunch of hot sauces on the counter, right? With like numbers, rated 1 to 10. And then behind the counter, you have to ask for them. They have 10 plus, 10 plus plus, 10 plus plus plus, like ghost pepper stuff, you know? So a few years ago, Jeannie, when we went in there one time, and Jeannie had a sandwich and she was like, I want to have you give me your hottest sauce, you know? And the guy was like, and she was about to just like put it on her sub. And the guy was like, whoa, wait a minute. Put it on a toothpick. Put it on a toothpick, like basically barely dab it. And then try it and see. She did it. She couldn't eat her sandwich for more than 10 minutes because her mouth was on fire. And I was like, see, you wanted to douse your sub in that. And could you imagine?
Oh,
Yep.
man, I love jalapenos,
Mhm.
right? Jalapeno. Is that how you say it?
Jalapeno.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jalapeno.
I love those things. Even though the next day I'm useless. Okay. But there's certain places where what was the Jay? Actually, we were on Snapchat that day.
Mhm.
Remember, I went to Five Guys Burger.
Yeah.
And I got the jalapenos on
Mhm.
it. I posted Snapchats of me and Howie in the car, and I'm eating the burger, right? Yeah, follow me on Snapchat. It's just my name.
Shameless plug.
But yeah, you can get jalapenos on that burger. Those things are hot, man. But they're good. They're good.
Yep. I think the rule is the smaller the pepper, the hotter it is. So just think of that. If you're ever chopping up peppers.
Is that true? Is that true, Desiree?
I don't understand these idiots that do like the ghost pepper challenge and stuff on YouTube. Some people have to go to the hospital because their like stomachs are burning out, you know?
Yeah, those habanero ones, the orange ones, those are lethal.
No way, man.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating just talking about this.
Pepper talk. Pepper talk.
Hey, Johnny, when you were working with Mike Gutierrez's band there, what kind of music were they playing? Was it original or covers or a combination? Or
it was covers. Covers.
Oh, it was, eh? Okay.
Covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude,
yeah,
Spanky.
Yeah.
Spanky, he said, Jay, the first firehouse I ever ate was a brand new one coming into Myrtle Beach near the Walmart. That's the one. It's in North Myrtle Beach. That's the one I'm talking about. That's where Jeannie had her mouth on fire. We might have been in there at the same time, man.
Five Guys is awful. Bazik says, I like their burgers. The French fries I can do without, even though they give you a million French fries. I think the burgers are they're decent.
Yeah, I like Five Guys.
I think, but you guys can't beat In-N-Out.
I think their peanuts are tasty.
You said peanuts, right?
Yes.
How about BurgerFi? I think I mentioned this to you guys before. If you have a BurgerFi anywhere near you, you got to go. BurgerFi is really good.
No, out here, it's all about In-N-Out Burger.
Oh yeah.
Like during NAMM down in LA, Orange County.
Oh, that place probably cashes in.
Oh, the lines are right, Howie.
Hey, buddy.
Oh. I think he has to go out. But yeah, In-N-Out Burger. And we've got a place out here based in Santa Barbara called Habit Burger. And that's really good too. Although I told Jay knows a story from last week about last time I was there. And
Have you guys tried Whataburger?
What?
Exactly. It's called Whataburger.
What a burger.
What a burger.
I've heard of that.
It's generally in the South. And when I was in Texas, Desiree would say, let's go to Whataburger. I'm like, Whataburger? What's Whataburger? And I go, and we get there, and it's spelled WHATABURGER. It's called What a Burger.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the hell's Whataburger?
Did you point to the sign and say, what does that say?
Yeah. And she, of course, she said, like a good Southern girl, she's Whataburger. What?
But you probably call somebody up. Hey, did you ever eat at Whataburgers? And they're like, what is Dave talking about?
No, look, she just wrote it. Yes,
Yeah.
Whataburger, except it's not spelled that way. It's spelled Whataburger.
No.
It's one of the best burgers I've ever eaten, and it's fast food. It's great.
John BL 5150 says Bob's Burgers. That show is really good. Have you guys watched Bob's Burgers?
No.
Oh man, you got to see it.
Smash Burger also supposed to be really good.
Anybody got any guitar stuff in here?
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm eating soup. Everyone, you know, I'm Johnny had to open his mouth because I'm eating soup. The only thing I can put down my throat at the moment.
That's debatable.
Well, you know, I might be able to put you down my throat, but you know, the shortcomings and all.
I left myself open for that one, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
In more ways than one. Oh man,
ain't nothing like getting lentil soup on your computer.
Oh. So, Steve, when are you expecting to have your 5150 El Dante?
The first coat of the Sunset Orange on the body goes tomorrow. Sunday will be the second coat. Then I'm going to let it sit for a bit, and then I'm going to attack the black. And Dave has requested that I contact him.
Yeah, I remember that. I just didn't know when you plan on having.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Then I gotta wait. I mean, the Whaletail Floyd is going to take a bit, so I don't know. I'm the way I am. As soon as something's ready to go, I mean, I'm probably going to throw the 84 on there and just play it for a while. And but because it played awesome just when it was wood. I mean, it's already like my favorite guitar. I mean, it's Musicraft, right? And I always kind of thought, I don't know about all these guitars companies, these not knockoffs, but all these guys that are doing these custom 5150s, whether it's K&E or Musicraft or the GMW, like all these, like how accurate is it going to be? But just watching the show, it seemed like Musicraft was the name that kept coming up the most. And I liked the website, and I liked how nice the guys were when I was asking questions before I actually ordered it. So kudos to them. They were super nice to me. And when I got it, like the neck fit in the body, like I didn't even need to screw it in almost with the neck plate. Like it fit like a glove, man. It was like perfect.
Yeah.
And so that, I mean, that's pretty impressive right there. Cause right away, like the whole way I'm nervous about it, right? Is this going to come together right? But yeah, it was, and it says they're licensed by Fender. So my confidence with that, like sort of escalated. So yeah, I'm really impressed. And like I said, I had it together before I even was painting it, and it played awesome. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I really like the Fender Stratocaster necks, and that's, you know, it really felt right in my hand when I was playing it. And there's the profile on there. You order, it's called the EVH8191, and it's like the copied, I guess, the Ernie Ball Music Man from 1991. That's kind of the shape they were copying, I guess. Because there's tons of options there for the neck back. We want C shape, V shape, or there's like 20 different options, I think. But I can't wait, man. It's going to be a favorite. And I guess after that, it's going to be, I'm going to be ordering another neck and another body just the same. And I don't know, I might come up with my own little twist on it, or whether, I guess I was going to ask Dave this, Dave, the difference between like the Kramer 5150 headstock and let's say your 84 or the Hot for Teacher, what's the difference? And then what's the Holy Grail headstock that's offered? Do you know the difference between those? Or
yeah, well, it's the same. The Hot for Teacher and the 84 is the same neck as the 5150.
Oh, it is. Okay.
But the Holy Grail is cut differently. It's a different. It's still a non-tilt headstock, and it's shaped a little differently. That's for the Kramer Ad Frankenstein.
Okay.
Would get that neck. Would get that headstock. If you're going to do like an 83 Beretta, which, you know, there are maybe 10 in the world real ones. Every other one is a fake.
Right.
You know, if someone says they have a holy grail, chances are it's fake. They didn't make that many of them.
I think didn't Chris DeGarmo play a Holy Grail when he was endorsed when he played Kramer's before he switched to like ESP and stuff like that? I don't
think so.
No,
I don't think so. No, I think his had a tilt back headstock.
Okay.
But hey,
we got a couple texts because Bozique or somebody and
yeah. I got a picture. I got a picture here from Douglas Bador. Here's his Ernie Ball, Music Man.
Oh wow!
Right
oh, watch that.
Yeah, I know. Well,
wait, is that a purple that just got
right
that faded? That's not. I don't.
Maybe.
You know what? No, it's not. It's green. It's not green. It's black. It's trans black that faded. That looks almost green. It's a faded trans black. What are you, deaf?
Huh? No, it's not. Douglas, what color is that?
Didn't they only make like 30 of the black?
No. They made very few solid black, not trans black.
Right there. Don't mind that. It's just retweets.
What's the matter with you?
Was yeah, Dave. Douglas, was that black? That looks like that was closer to like the color of mine, and it faded or something. Yes, it's yellow gold. Showman says. Douglas says yes.
Huh.
To whatever.
What?
Everything.
Caleb, are you in here, man?
Yes to what? Yes to yellow gold or yes to black?
Green, yes to black, yes to purple.
Oh, it was purple, he says. Yeah, those purple ones, they fade really weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at me, I faded. Oh, there I am. Yeah, look, you can see the purple in there. It actually looks like a rainbow. That's probably like a prism or something, but yeah, you can see it looks like purple.
What year is that one?
What year is that, Douglas? Purple.
Dressed in purple.
And then Douglas, you say you sent me another picture. I didn't see it.
Don't look at that one.
No, not Douglas. Bozique sent a picture of a bodiless Stratocaster.
What?
Just the neck?
After that show, that crazy Strat from my trip to Guitar Center today, it's insane. Oh, the one that I was holding.
Yeah, the pickguard looking thing.
The Traveler, right?
Travelcaster.
Where's my pictures of it? I think he said.
Well, Douglas, I actually love your guitar. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, who wouldn't like that? You kidding me?
Let me jump over to my Instagram.
Just so you guys know, today's concert on the big screen behind me is Van Hagar 5150 Tour, Montreal, August 20th, 86. Is that the one where Eddie throws the guitar and it falls on the ground or something?
Yep, that's the one. It's good video quality.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, so this is the it's called the Travelcaster. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, and they have them, and they actually contacted me saying that price is incorrect. Because they saw my post and they said the guitar was actually like something like $300, not 540. I don't know why it's higher.
What was that, list or something, or was that just a mistake?
Yeah, someone, when they priced the guitar at Guitar Center, probably left the list price on instead of the 30 off price.
Yeah. They had commented saying the guitar is actually like $300 or something, and not.
How comfortable or uncomfortable, I should say, to play that? Did you actually sit down and play it?
No. Not I'm trying to show this, but it's it just looks like
She looks to be on the bed.
you can't even see it. Oh, there it
There we
is.
go.
Wait, hang on.
There.
Oh. Oh no.
It's blue.
There it is. Yeah, the guitar is so small it vanishes. You can't even see it. There it is. Oh, anyway. It's kind of weird. Kind of cool. Yeah, I think they probably have them at most guitar centers now, so you guys can check them out. Yeah, they're called the Travel Casters.
It's got to be uncomfortable because it has the spot for your leg if you're sitting down, but there's no armrest, you know?
No.
That's got to feel weird.
Wow. 62 of you guys looking at this. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
38 thumbs ups. Hey, leave a thumbs up if you're looking forward to the NAMM show.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to be there, like Jaden James, I'll see you there, man. Or whether you're looking forward to me posting, totally spamming this channel of NAMM stuff. Is that cool? NAMM spam. That's going to be my hashtag.
Spinam.
NAMM spam.
Someone's going to steal it.
Grab that domain quick, Dave.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So leave a thumbs up if you're looking forward to the NAMM show a week from today. Yeah, it's 6:47 now, so I'll have been kicked out of there at this point. Looking for some party or something probably right now.
You mean trying to figure out which party you want to go to because she'll be invited to all of them?
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's going to be like.
Hey, Johnny, you showed a preview of one of the new EVH Wolfgang colors. It was some kind of blue I saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Was that the only one you saw? Is there other colors? Or Right.
I think we'll have to wait and see.
All right.
But yeah, this is the one. This is the one that is around.
Cool.
And that's a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. But
the other one that they're kind of teased, I guess, was the reddish maroon, whatever color that is.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you actually go to evhgear.com and go to Wolfgang Specials, it's there, but when you click on it, it goes to what? I think the Stealth.
Huh.
So, but it's cool. It's got it's got the chrome hardware and the chrome Floyd, which I think all of them should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Caleb. Yes, Caleb, you're in here, man. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So a week from right now, Caleb and I will be partying down. So we'll probably go.
You might have to hurt. You might hurt your neck looking up at him.
Uh-huh. Oh, because Caleb's like this tall.
He's like 3 million feet high.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not.
No, I'm not. I know I'm blurry, but yeah. So a week from tonight, Caleb and I, we'll probably do some sort of live something or other. It'll probably be from my phone, but NAMM spam. There you go. Here's a picture I never really posted from last year. Never really posted that anywhere, but
Oh yeah.
right there.
What, did he sign something for you, Johnny?
Looks like he's trying to slap the phone out of his hand. I told you
Come
no
on.
pictures,
No
John.
pictures.
Yeah.
I walk up to him and I'm like, can I take a selfie? Actually, no, he didn't sign anything for me here, but I saw him twice that day. And he signed something later on, a Schecter, actually.
Huh.
And since I bent it, it's it's useless. But that was at the Schecter booth.
Right on.
So, Actually, I got it signed, and I was Zipkin. I don't know if you're in here. I was going to give it to Alex Zipkin, but
Take him with you.
Johnny Bozique wants to know if he actually knows who you are, or if you're just some random guy.
There's been times I've gone up to him and he knows who I am, and there's been times I've gone up to him and no clue.
Depending on your facial hair.
Yeah. Because there's a video from a few years ago on this channel. Just look up Michael Anthony NAMM on this channel, and I go up to him and he's like pointing at me and everything. It was pretty funny. It was funny. One big thumbs up. Thank you, David Ennis. Yeah. What? Are you guys good? Are we just getting started? Are you guys?
We're always good.
We're going on an hour and 40.
Yeah, hour and 40.
Yeah. This guy wants his.
The W.
He's like.
I'm just happy I got to see Bat Dog tonight. The Bat Dog made an appearance.
Snickers is all right.
Snickers was delicious.
Do not say that to Desiree.
This is what's left of Snickers. Hang on.
Well, he's eating, and the dog vanished.
If we're staying on, I gotta have a drink.
Snickers too.
Break out the rum. Hey, Jay, I'll show you this bottle of rum I got. Hold on.
Oh, Desiree. Oh no. Well, if Dave ate him, I'm not in trouble. Dave is.
Well, Snickers isn't a boy. He's a girl. Do you think I would eat her? Come on.
Sounds like you ate her.
You can hear all that.
I always up my food.
No, I'm talking about your chair. That's all.
Okay, Jay, you ready? Wild Tiger rum from India.
Oh.
It's got like a felt tiger, orange and black cover on it.
That's so you can keep a hold of it because you're getting smashed, huh?
Man. Wait, hold on. Hold that back up.
Yeah.
What is it? Let me see the label a little more clearly there. Does it say what kind of rum it is?
Special Reserve rum, proud product of India.
Is it spiced, or is it a black spiced rum, or just a regular?
www.wildtiger.in for India, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking.
I thought you were gonna hit me with some sarcasm. www. Go to the website yourself and find out.
Just says aged, blended, and bottled. That's it.
Did you pop it open yet?
No.
Saving it.
No. I got all my buddies from high school. I mentioned to this before, Jay. We're sort of rum connoisseurs. So every time I go to a party with my high school buddies here, we always find a new bottle of rum that no one's had yet.
Try it,
and it's still going on. Like it's 20 years later, and
dude, there's so many different types of rum. It's amazing.
Yeah, like every island in the Caribbean, like there's tons of places that are making different rums, right? Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, Caleb says, "Was that made from Ed's pants from the '84 tour?"
I think that was yellow and black, those pants, not orange. I used to have that poster when I was a kid.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, I was playing the tray. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Didn't those turn into Dave's pants? Wasn't Dave wearing those pants on the US Festival? Like they were all torn up? Eddie wore the jacket, like in the Jump video.
Yeah.
But it was a suit, because I have seen pictures of Eddie wearing the jacket and the pants together. But it's rare. There's only like one picture of that.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I think Dave's might have been more fuzzy. They were fuzzier pants than Ed's looked sort of normal.
In the front or in the back?
Yeah. I don't need the assless chaps in my face.
I tell you guys, when I saw Sebastian Bach years ago at the Chance in Poughkeepsie, New York, I mean, the guy's huge. What is he, like 6'6" or 6'4" or something? He's a big dude. His stage getup was something else, man. He had, like you said, assless chaps, but he had bike shorts, right, underneath. And then he had these low top. They looked like white leather patent shiny boots, but they were like low top boots. And it was the goofiest looking thing ever. But it's Sebastian Bach, so you know you get away with that type of thing. But
that guy wanted to be David Lee Roth so badly.
Oh man, his vocal performance on "Slave to the Grind," the album, the whole album, is like one of the top vocal performances. I mean, the range that guy, some of the stuff he hits on that album is like, holy cow.
Did that album go #1?
I don't know. Maybe with I Remember You, possibly. Maybe. I don't know about the album, but that song might have.
No, but to think that was a brand new band, first album. Like
no, Slave to the Grind was their second.
Oh, was eh?
Yeah. Skid Row, the self-title was the first one.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
Man, I had those, but it was, you know, I had them way back then. What?
Now you have red pants.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys good?
Always.
Oh man, Jeannie's bringing me up a rum and coke right now.
There it is.
Oh man. Well, if you guys are still awake, we can jump on later on if you want.
Yeah. Sorry, I just spotted this. This is your friend Mike Gutierrez on the top there getting his guitar.
You don't want to. Thank you. Hey, Ellie, what are you doing?
Yes. Yeah, that's him.
Thanks for bringing Dad.
That's this cover here with Eddie on the cover, Guitar World. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You see what's going on over there, this little one?
She's bringing you a drink?
Yeah. She's drinking it herself.
She's got the spiced milk.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce? Yeah. Are we good? I think I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. But hey, Jay.
Yeah.
And Steve, if you're bored later, if you want to jump on either a private thing or I don't know.
Yeah.
Something later. Sure. If you guys still, or we can go live later if you want. I don't know.
Well, I'm also stag until tomorrow night, so I'm available.
Oh. All right. Well, hey, I mean, it's only 7 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock. You guys are, but I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to go live later on, or
oh yeah,
or just BS, I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
If you want, we can do that later on.
Let's do a fartcast. Fartcast.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. She put a tab. I'm already loaded. A tad of pumpkin rum in there too. Okay.
What kind of rum is it, Jay?
What is it? Regular? Is it regular Captain or Kraken and pumpkin? I was wondering why I never. It's weird. Different. It's a different kind of rum.
That Kraken, isn't that from Canada, like Newfoundland?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
The Kraken.
Yeah,
it's 94 proof, man.
Yeah, it's got like a big octopus on it. The Kraken.
A big Kraken. It's got a Kraken on it.
It's like 94 poof. Take one drink and you're gone.
Oh, real quick before we cut this, somebody said future guitarist about Little Pumpkin back here, and I saw the Paul Gilbert model Ibanez. They make what are they called? Micro Ibanez micro guitars.
Oh yeah, those are
small
cool.
One.
Yeah,
they look really neat.
Somebody we know got one of those, and they sent us a picture, and we showed it off in here one time. Who was that? Who was that?
Was that Bozique?
Was it Bozique? Maybe it was. Yeah, like was it the white one?
Yeah, with the painted on F hooks.
Yeah, those exit. Yeah.
Yeah. How is it? Because I heard those things are pretty good.
They're very cool. The tuning pegs are but they're good guitars.
What's the price tag on something like that?
I think they're less than $300.
Yeah, I think I saw like depending. I think the Paul Gilbert one and maybe like a gem looking one was like 200.
Wow.
And then they had some other ones for like 150. But I mean, I think younger kids and especially a young girl when she gets to that age of hey, you're going to play this guitar. I think playing something that's 3/4 the size is just a lot. Like oh, my fingers can actually fit. So that's cool. I'm pumped. So in a couple of years, I'll end up getting one of those.
Have you seen those in the guitar shop at all?
No, but I saw it online. Oh no, because Paul Gilbert did an interview with Anderton's music store.
Oh yeah.
And oh man, that guy is something else. Anyway, he had it sitting in the back, like just behind him, and he was playing his what is it called? The opposite of the ice something guitar.
The fire.
Yeah, the fire.
Fire bass.
The fireman.
Yeah, because basically it's just the Iceman flipped upside down.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are cool. I like them. I like them.
So he had his normal, the white guitar on a guitar stand. I'm like, man, that guitar looks tiny behind him. And then at the last minute, he pulled it out and he's like, yeah, this is one of the Ibanez micro guitars. And I'm like, perfect. Look at that. That's gonna work.
Well, the thing is, Paul Gilbert, he's huge. And so the guitar is not that small. That guitar looks like a regular guitar on me.
Yeah, it's like
because you are small.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
It is small. It is small though.
SM all.
Oh, okay. Actually, Caleb, I've actually seen another picture. Okay, here, Caleb just sent this to me.
Oh yeah, he sent that picture. Yeah.
There's a picture of Eddie in the whole suit we were talking about.
Oh yeah.
The yellow, like the jump. I don't want to show that.
Oh boy.
I know that's you. It didn't show, did it? Caleb, be careful. There it is.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll save his number now. How do I do that?
Yeah, he had some awesome stories last week with the whole one day at a time stuff. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
I think he said something about put 10s or 11s on it. Otherwise, it's gonna feel like rubber bands on it.
But yeah, Caleb, I've seen another picture too of him wearing the entire thing. I think, like in color.
You must have it.
Probably. All right. Are you guys good? If you guys want, we can go live later. We can do we can rock this into 2019 if you want, a little later on. Has anybody actually sat through that?
I have.
Well, we all did once.
Yeah.
We've all done it once.
It was the Friday before. It was like 8 hours.
The whole thing?
Well, we were trying to get you ready for your plane ride, man.
Yeah, man. You know what? It was a good warm up because I'm not kidding. You guys know what it's like. Like when your actual tailbone is killing you from sitting on a plane. Oh man, it was 30 hours the whole trip getting home, and like because I had to wait. I had to go from Sri Lanka to Hong Kong was 5.5 hours, and then I had to wait 8 hours for my flight from Hong Kong to Vancouver. That was 12 hours. So, man, yeah, it's a good warm up.
Oh my goodness, Caleb. All right, if we go live later, looks like Caleb wants to jump in too.
Cool.
Okay. Maybe we'll go live a little later on, you guys. So bookmark this page.
We'll have one big sausage party.
Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, and every time we go live, you guys will know. And again, a week from tonight, this channel will be all nothing but NAMM. So
that's another hashtag. Perfect. Nothing but NAMM. You're on fire tonight, man.
That's
Thank you.
right.
Thank you. So if you're looking forward to the NAMM show, looking forward to seeing what's brand new at EVH,
NAMM new.
tune in right here. NAMM new.
NAMM new. Making them fresh every moment.
What's the? It's not the Vulcan thing, is it? The NAMM new.
No, that's Mork from Mork.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's his thing though? He has a thing too.
Oh, I gotta remember.
Has a thing too.
Mhm.
I gotta remember.
There's another one. Wait a minute. Who did that? All right.
Oh yeah, please. That'll go great.
NAMM Slam 2018. Caleb will be there actually before I will. So you guys will get all the first hand stuff from Caleb.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what kind of new twists there might be with any of the Stripe series guitars. You'd figure they'd do something, so I'm sort of curious in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not going to. Not this year.
No, but I meant maybe they'll put black hardware on something. I imagine there's got to be something they're got to do. But yeah, I'm hoping anyway.
Johnny, NAMM yourself. Greg Walker. Hey, man. All right. Nanu.
That's a great idea. NAMM yourself. You put out a picture of you at NAMM with a blank face, and then they can put their face over top of yours. NAMM yourself.
Isn't that Snapchat?
There you go.
Yeah.
NAMM chat.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Caleb's gonna give me Namthrax. Uh-oh. All right, let's get out of here so we can get back on here later. All right, everybody, thanks for the thumbs ups. Thanks for everything. And again, subscribe to the channel. Nothing but NAMM a week from tonight. A lot of fun. So, Steve,
Yeah.
Welcome back, man. Welcome
Thanks,
back.
guys. It's nice to be alive and be back again.
Jay.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a feeling next time I talk to you, you'll be out of it. So
No. Oh, yeah. He won't be playing guitar because Jay does not apparently sound well when he's drunk and playing guitar. He told us that.
No.
Man. That's right, Desiree.
Yeah, you say
okay.
it.
Tell him.
All right.
Type it.
Nesdal, good luck, man.
I just want to say Sri Lanka again. I like that word.
Wait, here's the spelling. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We're not going nowhere.
This is like a cricket shirt I bought. Pretty
We're
cool.
going live later, Steve.
What's cricket?
Cricket is a game.
Is that like soccer?
It's a lot of English. It's sort of like baseball, but they bowl it to the batter. It's kind of strange. Anyway, that's the.
And it's one of those boards that you slap people with instead of.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the spelling of Sri Lanka.
It's a paddle.
Yeah,
Hold it up.
That's it.
Okay.
When I was in grade school in Phoenix, Arizona, if you were bad, you had to go to the principal's and he would paddle you.
Oh yeah, me too.
True story.
Yeah, I got hit once.
Story.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like? Hold the spelling up again. The Sri Lanka. It looks like one of those things. The letters are all mixed up, and you have to figure out what it really says.
Oh God, that's so funny. Wait, I gotta say it one more time. Sri Lanka.
Very nice. Yeah.
Makes me smile when I say that.
What do you got? What do you got? She has a ukulele.
Oh, it's actually almost tuned right.
Almost. Here. All right. We're never gonna get off, man.
Wow. That's very Santa Cruz, man.
Bob's Burgers. See, look at her. She's taking it and running with it.
Awesome.
What?
Running with the ukulele.
I say, what is that? The devil? Running with the devil?
I hope not.
Yeah. R2, R3. Yeah. Howie wants to get out of here. Yeah. We got to go walk and then have dinner. And yeah, maybe we'll be back on. So
Awesome.
subscribe to the channel, click the bell. And if we go live, you'll know. All right. All right. Steve, great to see you. Welcome back. Jay,
Thanks,
I hope
guys.
hope she's okay. Dave, I hope you're okay.
I'll be okay. Gonna be fine.
Leave that alone.
Just
Awesome.
yeah, maybe I'll see you guys a little later.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Love
See
an
you guys.
all-nighter. I'll send Jeannie out so that, you know.
All right. See you guys. All right. JohnnyBean.tv. So tune in a week from tonight, and it'll be NAMM.
Tastic.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Look out. She's looking at us on the back there. All right.
Banjo now.
You look back there, and she's holding the alien by the hand. They're
We're
walking
getting
out.
more thumbs downs as we wait.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hot, isn't it?
Oh.
Touch the light. Come here, pumpkin.
Oh.
Okay.
That deserves all the thumbs downs to be taken
Hey,
away right
guys.
there. Come on. She's
Aw.
crying because of those thumbs downs.
Are you
Look what you guys did.
Your hand okay?
Oh.
Bye, everybody. Say bye with your burnt hand. It's gonna be like, remember in Home Alone when Harry touches the doorknob at the McAllister end? That's what it's gonna look like.
Oh no.
You're okay.
Oh. Oh, I got mine right here too. You can't see him. Here he is.
Johnny,
All right.
I hear you downstairs trying to get off. So bad right
Go-
now. All right, guys.
Wait a minute. All right. All right. See you guys. JohnnyBean.television.tv. Bye.